Okay, so giving this another go, I'm recording a guild boss run for Guildy, showing my placements and a few tricks that I use. Now I'll be recording a Nightmare 3 because I already messed up. I spent my Nightmare 4 run and I didn't manage to record it. But Nightmare 3 works the same. It will be slightly less damage. I can break the shield just fine in 4 as I do in 3. The principle remains the same. So this is my lineup. I use Komodo and Gluttony just because they're the Nightmare faction, so they will give the attack boost to Wrath and Deimos. You actually can place them and then they will give the attack speed, and then you recall them and the attack speed remains on the heroes that are already in play. Also, when I'm doing that, I might as well give them the invigoration set, because then whoever is placed in their range actually gets the small attack boost, so just might as well use that. I do the same on the Komodo as well. And actually I have the invigoration set on Laia as well, so I use a grand total of 3 heroes that are boosted by invigoration, and I use a particular placement to guarantee the heroes that I want, the most important heroes, getting that attack boost for optimal damage. That plus some ulti overlapping with Twin Fiend and Dolores is all there is to it. Everything else is just gear heroes. Not much clever. Just gearing well. That's about it. So let's see how that rolls. I don't have a very good mic, so sorry if the sound isn't quite up to snuff. I always just set the camera first like this, and then I restart because I want to place my heroes as fast as possible. Now I do Silas like this first because I want him to get the Laia's invigoration. Then I place Dolores, gets the invigoration from Gluttony. Then I place Zillitus. Those are my 2 most important damage heroes, and of course Dolores getting the boost. They are the most important. And then I place the rest like this. So Zillitu is close to the boss because she gets the boost from while hitting enemies that are blocked, and this counts as blocked apparently. And then only Wrath is outside of Laia's healing and rage range because he actually can self-sustain, and his ulti is not manual, so we're not gonna time that anyway. And everyone is of course in Dolores range. That's pretty much everything that's placement-wise done to optimize damage. Septrum is as far as possible because I believe he has a boost on one of his passives for each square that he's away from his target, right? So as far away as possible, and then everyone else wherever they are, as long as they have this invigoration boost. Okay, so he has it, so it's all good. First, I use always Twin Fiend in here because his cooldown is so short that there's plenty of time for it to come back before the first shield comes. And then I use Zillitu because her ulti time is longer, so it can take a while. And then everyone else I just align with Dolores like this. Septrum first because it takes a while for it to ramp up, like this. Now Laia. Now the first time Laia's rage boosting is needed so that Deimos catches up to everyone else. And then we do the Twin Fiend as well. I will speed up this 2 × 2. Yeah, nicely. And okay, so Twin Fiend ulti, the last part, popped off before Dolores attack boost ran out, so that's what we want. Now, Dolores has gotten her boost, so I'm actually gonna use her right now. Actually, together with Twin Fiend as well. I think they will come back in time. for the second shield. Okay, Zealot is coming back 10 seconds sooner than the others, that's fine. Now, for the first two shields in particular, it's not too important to time everything against the shield. You can use it even sooner because you will break the shield anyway. It's more about them aligning together with Dolores and just maybe Setram for his okay, please. Setram for his shield bursting abilities, which he actually gives to others with the awakenings. But it's mostly about them aligning rather than just being against the shield. The shield is not a big problem until the third shield on Nightmare 4 as well. Okay, we can use this Twin Fiend. He will come back in time before the third shield. Yeah, everything should be prepared in time. Now Zealot first, and then actually we can already start with this. Now I like everyone's ulti to pop off before Elias, because then they will have considered to have spent their rage, so actually her rage filling works. If they are at full, she will not actually give them any rage, so that aspect is then wasted. Of course, her ulti also gives a little bit of damage to everyone, a little bit of a boost for as long. I think he will come back in time. Okay. I like to start these a little bit sooner, even though there's only time for one round, but a little bit sooner because, as we know, it generally ends sooner than it looks like it will end, right? It ends a few seconds too soon every time, so yeah. Probably not ideal timings in terms of everything, but yeah, just good enough. And Nightmare 4, this is like 27, 28k probably. But yeah, you can get the idea basically how that works. Actually, Setram did a bit more than I would have expected here. That's interesting. I guess that new gear set I put on him is really good. Okay, that's cool.